What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome to the channel and thanks for clicking on this video. Today we are going, well, I'm gonna see if Lucas can stop my trans leak. Now this isn't a permanent fix, obviously. I'm hoping it'll just kind of stop it or slow it down at least, just so I can get up in there, because I think it's between where the trans and the transfer case mount up. I think it's just that little ring right there. But needless to say, it's a pretty intense leak. I've already gone through about 5 quarts of trans fluid. You can just watch it. As soon as I fill it up, you can just see it drip every few seconds or so. But I would show you the leak spot, but it rained, so it's pretty wet. I can show you under the Jeep. When we went on vacation is where the truck was parked. And hopefully, I mean, not hopefully, but I'm pretty sure it's still there. Let's see if you can see it. But right there, that big spot, that's not from the Jeep. That is actually from when the truck sat here for that 4 or 5 days we were on vacation. Because if you guys saw my last video, you know, we took the Jeep out there and we had a free space in the carport. I didn't really want the truck under the tree because who knows what kind of weather we'd be having here. I didn't want it to get smushed. So right now I got the truck running. I'm letting it warm up, and then I'll kind of run it up and down the street a little bit, kind of get that trans fluid moving so I can check it, see exactly how low I am, which I haven't checked in a while, so it's probably dry, but I don't know. We'll check it and then I'll come back, throw that Lucas in there, and then probably by the end of this video it'll be maybe a day or two later, see if I can see any spots under it or what's going on. But I'll let you guys know. Alright, so here's the stuff I'm going to be using. Sorry if the audio is a little loud, the truck's running, but it's the Lucas, it's the stop slip. My transmission isn't slipping, but it is kind of hard shifting, and yeah, that's what I need. So I'm pretty much just going to pour this in there, and I've already checked it. I am quite a bit low. It's actually not as low as I thought it was, which makes me a little happy, because now it probably means I didn't, you know, destroy too much when I was driving back and forth to work. But I'm going to throw this in there, and I don't know, hopefully that fixes my problem. And I'm sure the reason it's probably hard shifting is because it's so low on fluid, but who knows. Let's hope this fixes it. Next, obviously you just pull out your trans dip stick. I already did. This has a little thing. It's sealed up when you first get it, so you got to get like a pair of scissors or something and cut that off. I just use some tin snips, and they work the same. And it's really thick. I don't know if you guys have ever used this stuff before. It's super thick, so it's going to pour in there very slow. A couple channels I watch, LSX Matt, he's one that does this. He mixed it in with transmission fluid and got it all kind of like a big transmission shake. So I mean, that's probably an easier way to do it, but since I don't know exactly how much I need of this, I don't really feel comfortable doing that, and I want to get as much of this in there as possible. So if you're completely draining your transmission fluid, that's probably the way to go. But if you're just adding like I am, I probably just do this. It'll take a little bit longer, but you'll get more in there than if you mix it. So see if I can kind of give you an example of just how thick it is. Just look at that. It looks like it's like you're pouring Jello in there. This is probably gonna take forever, so I'll go ahead and shut this off and get to you when I'm done pouring it all in there. All right, guys, so I got it poured in. I didn't pour the whole thing in there because I want to wait till the fluid goes down a little bit to be able to check it, because it is really thick stuff. But I got most of the bottle in there, probably about 3/4 of the bottle in there, and I'm just taking the truck down the road now because it says it should be immediate as far as the hard shifting and all that stuff. It says you see like immediate results, so I'm just gonna see if that part's true. So far, just kind of the easy part of it, a little bit. It's normally when it's going from like first to second or something like that, it'll kind of kick you back a little bit, but it didn't do it that time. So I'm gonna get actually on it a little bit, because it does a real bad kind of when you get on it. So hey, so that's not bad. I don't know if it's maybe me just kind of hoping it's working or what, but that didn't feel bad. I did notice there was a little bit of, I can't really describe the noise, but there was a little bit of noise coming from up under the truck. And I did notice when I started putting that in, it went away. So I don't know if maybe that was a low fluid issue in itself, or maybe if the transmission was getting a little worn and making goofy noises. But I poured it in there and it didn't kick. It did not kick. So I'm thinking that's a win there. So I think that's one. I think that's one proved. I'm no professional, and obviously only time will tell. But like I said, I'll definitely be getting back with you guys as far as that leak goes. I'm gonna let the fluid kind of settle down out of the dipstick tube so I can check it again and see if I can't pour the rest of that bottle in there. But yeah, like I said, definitely shifts a lot better. And like I said before, it was never slipping. It could be just me hoping it works. But like I said, I'll get back with you guys about the leak, and the more I drive it around, I guess we'll see what happens. This is day one after I put the Lucas in there, and it was parked over there and it rained again, so I couldn't really tell if it was leaking. I kind of looked over there. It doesn't really look like there's any transmission fluid, but I couldn't really be for sure. I checked it again. It was still a little low. It was still a little low yesterday. Kind of let it settle overnight, figure out where it actually was, and then I came out here, warmed it up again. So now I've got it parked in a spot where there's nothing under it. So hopefully we can check back here in a couple hours or in the morning and see. Hard shift is still gone. I drove it around today. I'm pretty happy, at least at that aspect. So I mean, if it stops my leak at least a little bit, yeah, that's gonna be a win for me. We'll just wait, and I'll come back out in a couple hours, see if there's any leak. It's to the point where by now I think it's already done something, because it already would have started leaking, or there'd already be a few drops on the ground. So I don't know, hopefully it works, but you guys will be the first to know. So I'll get back at it real quick before we wait any longer. I'll kind of show you where my leak is. It's in between the transfer case and the transmission. So it's kind of somewhere in there, right between where the transfer case meets up with the transmission. At least I'm almost positive that's where my leak is, because when I go up in there, that's where it's dripping from. So I think it's probably that seal that just seals those up, or that little adapter piece from the back of the transmission to the transfer case. So I'm really hoping that solves my issue, so I don't have to start tearing into that right now. I mean, I'll have to do it eventually anyways, but just had to kind of hold off on that. Like I said, we'll wait, come back to it. Here we are now. It's a few hours later. Figured I'd come back out here, check up under the truck, and I haven't looked up under it yet, so you're gonna be seeing what I'm gonna be seeing for the first time. So there she is in all of her glory. Let's get up under here. And moment of truth. I don't think I see anything, guys. I think it fixed it. So it would have been right there. I'll really be able to tell it in the morning. But I think that's gonna be it for this video, guys. As always, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Think about hitting that subscribe button. Got a couple plans, trying to figure out how to put those plans in motion, but hopefully here soon I can get those rolling. Gotta bear with me, guys. Trying my best, but I'll probably do an update on that in a later video. Like I said, I think it's gonna be it. Almost forgot, go ahead and follow my Instagram. I'll link it down below. I have a new business email up. If anybody wants to contact me there, I'll also leave that in the description below. Now it's going to be the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.